Hi, my name is Shweta Saran. I am the founder of the Bangalore Schools Facebook group, and I'm also one of the directors of the Bengaluru Schools Education Initiatives. This is my testimony for Immersive Radical DigiMedia. I have used the services of Immersive Radical DigiMedia, a digital marketing services company, many times. They worked with me on my previous expo, which was in Jan, and they did a wonderful job. They also did a terrific job on my website. A few weeks ago, my team at BSEI and I did something pretty unique. We pioneered an online education expo. So we are the first company in India to actually conduct an online education expo. It was a monumental, unbelievable task, and you won't believe me the number of technical issues we had and the challenges we faced, but we were doing something new. And for this, I should truly thank Immersive Radical, their team, for doing such a spectacular job with our digital marketing and for also helping us in so many different aspects of the expo. So there are very many things that stood out, with the work that Immersive Radical did for us. Of course, they are excellent at targeted social media campaigns and in retargeting audiences on websites and social media. However, what really impressed me was their expertise, hard work, and excellence. I should particularly highlight the great work done by their team member Sumalata, who was always one step ahead of me and my team when it came to promotions and to all the digital marketing work that we did. She would in fact alert me as to what had to be done. She would follow up with me constantly, even when I was not aware. Usually, when you are leading a digital marketing team, you are telling them, why don't you check on this? But she would alert me. So that's how perceptive and she was, and how far ahead she thought in terms of the campaign. So she would regularly follow up with Facebook and Google as well, and would do a lot and did a lot of following up after the event. So the Immersive Radical team was always around to take our queries, especially during the challenging parts of our expo. A digital expo isn't an easy thing to pull off. There are so many different issues that crop up at the last moment. We even had to do a complete overhaul in strategy in the last minute. But the Immersive Radical team really did a superb job in seeing through that change as well. I'd like to also mention Dushyant, who did a phenomenal job with the creatives and with the posters. The big challenge with our expo was that he had to deal with our design inputs as well as design inputs from the exhibitors. So he was, juggling so many different needs from us, and the way he did it was pretty spectacular. And the creatives were beautiful, and I really should thank him for the way he, really elevated the campaign. So kudos to Dushyant as well. The Facebook, Instagram, and email campaigns that were conducted so flawlessly that we saw a significant rise in participation thanks to these campaigns. I should also take a moment to appreciate Mr. Sunil's leadership and his commitment, because it's really remarkable when his team is so dedicated to the work that they do. And I really thank him for that. And BSEI also, my company also took overall advice from Sunil. So we actually asked him for advice on our expo strategy, not just the digital marketing strategy. So his advice was invaluable. And so if I could say what I really loved about their work, I loved that the campaigns were great, and Sunil also gave some invaluable advice on the website user interface for us, which was not even something we had engaged with him to do, but his expertise was much needed. He advised our teams, and the best part is something which I'll never forget, which no one else has done, is that he also pitched his client, his school, the BSEI platform. So I actually got a new business thanks to Sunil. So I have never seen a digital marketing company go to such lengths to make sure that my event is a success. They could have just done what they needed to do, but they did so much extra. And so yes, I mean, I don't think we would have done this without Sunil and his team. It was a great success. We are really happy with the expo. And I should also say that one thing I noticed about Immersive Radical is that it is perhaps the only digital marketing agency in Bangalore that I know of that excels in social media, in video, and in website design, in overall design, as well as content. Their content is really good. When they sent me wireframes, I was like, are you kidding? This is really good. I mean, I don't think I've needed that much. So it was a pleasure to work with them. Honestly, I think they really made my days happy during the expo, and I thank them for that. And I wholeheartedly and 100% recommend them to everyone who wants to do some form of digital media work or SEO. Their SEO work is excellent, as is evidenced by my website. And yeah, so I mean, without a doubt, they are the go-to agency, and I would, I plan to work with them again for sure for my future businesses and future events. So thanks to Immersive Radical for the amazing work you do. I think I wouldn't. It would be really hard for me to, not have you guys around to work with me. Thank you.